Hi, I'm Ms. Bickford. If you're looking for a more systematic or structured approach to the way you do your spiritual development and growth, then this book can be a very useful resource for you. Everyone Dies, but Not Everyone Lives was written to help you in developing a more systematic approach to your own daily spiritual life. It's based on the really old idea of monastic orders developing what's called a regula or rule. Each order would develop its own rule, which would define what their priorities were, what they would emphasize, what they might not focus on, how they would live daily life, and what the priorities were. And each order developed a very distinct and unique personality based on and defined by the way its rule was structured. And if you wanted to join one, you would know exactly what you were getting involved in. Well, I took that idea and developed it into a concept of having your own personal rule. And as you read the book, you'll see some of it brings in a historical understanding of the way Christians have approached spiritual development in the past. It brings in struggles of very real-life people and the ways they have worked to develop more discipline in their lives. And it's also part workbook. There are quite a few questions and exercises that help you wrestle through things that you probably have always known, but maybe perhaps never put into words or even put into writing. So as you work your way through the book, it leads you through an understanding of what a Christian worldview is versus what a secular worldview is or other worldviews are that are common today. It helps you think through what your priorities and values are as a person and as a Christian, and has you write them down and name them. And it then leads you through a whole series of exercises to think through different spiritual gifts and spiritual disciplines and how they all apply to the way you live your life. So part of it is developing a more structured and disciplined prayer life, where prayer isn't just you going to God with a list of requests for the particular day or needs for the particular day, but it also includes time of meditation and reflection, times of discerning God's call and how God is speaking to you. It also talks about how to discern the difference between God's voice, the devil voice, and your own voice as you try to listen in prayer. It also leads you through reflection on how you do Bible study and how you might do a more comprehensive way of approaching it. It helps you think through the value of spiritual gifts and how each person is uniquely wired to perform certain tasks by God while on this earth. And part of your journey is to determine what those are, and then another part of your journey is to actually live them out and to fulfill them. It also leads you through a reflection on how you serve your church, how you serve your community, how you reach out to those in need and manifest the Christian virtues of love and joy and peace and patience with other people. And it helps you think through ways in which you can approach your friends and share with them not only the way God forgives sin, but brings healing, brings love, and brings new life. If you go through the entire book and work through all the exercises, by the time you are done, you will have your own written rule. Something that you can look back on as a guideline, something that you can reflect on a regular basis to see how you're doing and to see if you're making progress. And this is important in today's world because we have reached a point in our culture where we are all so busy that more often than not, we're just reacting. We're reacting to the crisis of the moment. We're reacting to the needs of our children. We're reacting to the challenges of our work. And the best we can do is just try to keep up with all the demands that are being placed on us. By having a personal rule, you can create a framework within which you will then approach daily living. Rather than just react, you will approach everything through the understanding of how God has put you here and what you are called to do. It's an amazing journey. It's one I've gone through. It's one I've helped a number of people go through over the years. And it's so rewarding. It's not an easy one always, but it's a very rewarding one. And to reach the point where you look at your life and realize you're doing the very things God has put you here to do is a powerful, powerful discovery and a powerful place to be. So I hope you get there and really live before you die. Thank you, and God bless you.